morning. This morning we're going to learn the 37th step for acquiring Torah. Number 37 is Noseh be'ol im havero, which means to feel and to carry the burden with your fellow. So let's explain what that means in a general concept and then specifically to learning Torah. The general concept, that means that when someone else is going through something, and most of the time it's obviously something painful or hurtful, but even if it's something which is good and nice, to always feel as part of whatever the other person is going through. If someone else is going through a simcha, a happy moment in their life, if you know them and you have a relationship with them, to be there for them in their time of joy and happiness, that's also called carrying the burden of someone else. That's the nice way, right? By smachot, everyone always comes out. But also when there's, obviously, and more importantly, when a person's going through a hard time, when a person is struggling, if there's a tragedy in the family, or something came up and life is getting a little difficult, to be there for your family members, to be there for your friends, to be there for your community members, for your neighbors. That is what Noseh be'ol havero means. To try to feel as much as possible what that other person is going through. Now, it doesn't mean to pain yourself. It doesn't mean that if someone hurt their arm or someone's head is hurting, that you need to go now bang your arm on the wall or bang your head on the wall. No, that's obviously not what it means. What it means is to feel for the person, to commiserate with the individual, and to be there with them and help them, and if you're able to, even guide them through this trying and hard time in their life. That's what it means to carry the burden with your fellow. And when it comes to Torah, listen to this beautiful concept. Who was the Torah given to? So, it was not given to Moshe Rabbeinu. That's one big mistake. It was given to the entire Jewish people via Moshe Rabbeinu. He was the messenger. It was not given to him as something specific and unique to him. It was given to the entire Jewish people as a whole. When a person feels for others, and as we said, it's easy to feel for others in their happy times, but more importantly, to feel for others when they're struggling and when they're having another hard time. You now are tapping into and connecting into the same fashion and the same character trait that the Torah was given to, which was as a group, as a population. Ish echad belev echad. The Jewish people stood opposite the mountain of Mount Sinai as one person, one heart, because it was given to as all of us equally. And therefore, when a person does feel for the other, and they're able to feel that burden and help them and lift them up, they are now tapping into the way the Torah was given. Now, when a person wants to grow in their levels of Torah and their levels of observance and understanding, now they are able to, in a 37th step, even in a stronger way, because now they are going back to the way the Torah was given as a population. If you feel for others, you're welcome. If a person excludes themselves and takes no part in the rest, you're almost not welcome. You'll always be welcome, but you're not part of everybody unless you feel for everybody and you feel like you're part of everybody. So when it comes to learning Torah, when we learn in a group, when we share thoughts, when we share logics, when we hear different opinions, not to bash it down, lift it up, feel what that other person's logic is before destroying it, before shutting it down. Understand where the person's coming from. Maybe there is something you can learn from that individual. Being part of a group, and as we know, group learning definitely has many more facets, depths, and greater merit, and even in just the basic logic and understanding. So being part of a group, part of Klal Yisrael, part of the way the Torah was given, and part of a group when we learn, is a greater way to, Bezrat Hashem, grow in our Torah study, Bezrat Hashem Yiparach. Tonight, Mincha Arvit is going to be